केंद्रीय वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण ने आज वाराणसी के काशी हिंदू विश्वविद्यालय में आईआईटी बीएचयू की ओर से आयोजित स्टूडेंट काउंसलिंग कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ किया। इस अवसर पर उन्होंने इस प्रतिस्पर्धात्मक दौर में छात्र छात्राओं को तनाव से बचने की सलाह दी। वाराणसी से धनेश्वर साहनी की रिपोर्ट।
And I work with it. Do I think I can achieve anything? These are wasteful thoughts. So be clear in your head. Divya Rani. Gandhi. All.
So ma'am, my question to you is that, have you ever felt self-doubt or anxiety?
This is not unique to Divya. And I'm sure there are at least 50 fellows sitting there who all want to ask that same question which Divya came to ask. It's not unique to Divya, it's not unique to anybody. And it's not unique only when you're a student. Even in politics, even if you're one of the senior leaders, I'm not talking about me, it can be anybody. That that position where you feel left out, or you feel that you're not wanted, or you feel maybe no longer for me, never give up. There's no chance. You don't have to estimate for yourself, having come somewhere, that you're not meant to be there. Not at all. That's more a trial for you inside. It's a question for you, and you have to negotiate it. If that feeling comes in you, it means you're being honest to yourself about, I need to do something to get out of this. No one from outside will help you to do it, however much they are your well-wisher. And I'll tell you, Divya, even a mother sitting and talking with a child, or a student who's in the college, can only tell her, saying, you be sure, you be confident to do, okay, all that. But actual cracking point is within you. And therefore, it's worth spending time sitting alone and talking to yourself about it. Not to think that this thought is bogging me down. And if it is bogging you down, it is depressing you, go meet up with some people. And you don't want to be meeting up with some people, no harm. I tell you the brilliant thing to do. Take a good fresh air walk. One of the things that I like to highlight again is this author who I am referring to, Bertrand Russell, an eminent philosopher, thinker who lived quite some time ago, says he went to one of the institutions where the students think they should show him the wood nearby. Wood is not a forest, but a small kind of a, let's say, one. The students take him to walk there. All of them like it, he also likes it. And there were such a lot of flowers in that one. By chance, he just talked to one of them or two of them and asked her, oh, wonderful flower, what is it? Would you know the name? The enthusiasm with which the professor, Bertrand Russell, was taken for the walk into that wood, not one of them could name even the flower there. The point that I'm underlining here is you go for a good walk, you refresh yourself, but not to spend time. Spend it, but also cultivate interest for
to Professor Jain, the faculty members, the student volunteers, and all the students in the audience. I can palpably feel the energy being very high, energy levels being very high. That itself gives me a good start, I would think. So, first of all, let me congratulate the university for organizing a student wellness week, and in which you might have also the launch of a readers circle which is already been launched. I think, a great step forward. It's one thing to have wellness week, it's one thing to have great counseling, it's also one thing to say, no, we assist the students 24/7. But this one step in this era, when everything is so digital and all of you are absolutely smart in that digital use, to recall the importance of reading, to have a readers circle, and to say you're going to have a kind of a book club with which you're going to promote reading, get books and so on, is simply so fascinating, and especially in the context of wellness. So I won't go into the details of what the wellness week is going to do, what it's going to do to you and so on. I divide my opening remarks into two large buckets. One, to say briefly, I'm not going to do a very big list of things, briefly, of what the government is doing for mental wellness of students. Because as a representative of the government, it's my duty to say that this government has taken this issue very seriously. And at least one or two major steps that have been taken, I will highlight, and I hope you allow me to do that. And the other is to talk about what wellness is being like for India. India's over the millennium as to how it has handled it, and today where we are on. And therefore, we are looking forward to hearing one very quick roundup of what the government is doing on wellness, and maybe a bit elaborately on addressing wellness, particularly mental wellness, in India's context. And after that, I have, meaning I've understood, I've also agreed. There will be an interaction where you can ask me questions as much as I can, will certainly give you the answers. So, without really getting into the details of what you are doing here, I appreciate the week which is happening, Wellness Week. The steps that the government has taken is where I quickly rush to speak for. Union budget of 22-23, which is last year's budget, we announced a Tele-Manas program, which is tele-mental health assistance and networking across states. That was launched on the World Mental Health Day last year, 10th October. It was announced in the budget, but it was launched on that day. And that was, the free number was given, and 1,900 trained counselors spread across 44 functioning Tele-Manas, 3 states, main union territories and states put together,